Hi Aquarius, welcome. It is your turn for current reading. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages for the greatest and highest good. So let's see what's going on for all of our Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aquarius, what's going on for all of our Aquas? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. A fork in the road. You have to make a decision about something because there's a change coming. Big changes are in the wind for Aquarians. What does that mean? Because now it's time for you to go the distance. You know, if you are in a race, you could win. I'm just saying, you could really win a race. Yeah, you're on the brink of a whole new life. I mean, it's like you're being guided into a whole new direction. Fantastic. Aquarius, I just feel like people are in love with Aquarians right now. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What else do we have? Yeah, I feel like you're building a new life. You're no longer living in the past. You're not living in the future. You're building right now. I mean, you're grounded. You are grounded. But with that, it's time to clean things up. So whatever needs to get cleaned up in your life, whether it's your diet, bad habits, people, I think it's time. Oh, look, out comes the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So let's talk about an Aquarian couple. There could be a need. Oh my gosh. All right, so if you're dealing with a Capricorn, another earth sign, just because we have this Queen and the King here, I just feel like the two of you aren't on the same page. I mean, the King's looking one way and she's looking the other way. Okay, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune comes out. So there's something not happening between you and your person, all right? And I think it's going to require somebody stepping up and really speaking the truth because somebody is feeling less than what they are, okay? We do have Justice and the Temperance. So I think it's time to balance things out and see if you can make a shift between the two of you. Because if not, I think if you cannot make things work and you feel that it's hopeless and you continue to fight, then, you know, this may be one of those things you might have to make a decision as to whether or not you want to hang on to this relationship or, you know, end it, split up, get a divorce. So I do see that there is a process of healing that's happening. You know, it wants to happen. And this could be something, you know, I'm picking it up that it could be about children. Do you know, maybe you're trying to conceive and you haven't been able to conceive, or maybe, you know, one wants kids, the other one doesn't want kids, or, you know, I mean, it could be something like that that's putting a wedge, or maybe it is about your kids. I mean, there's just something between the two of you that really needs to be healed. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What else do we have for our Aquarians? Yeah, so out comes the Seven of Wands with the Seven of Cups. So we've got the sevens. You know, sevens are, it's a funny number, 7, because 3 sevens, ooh, that's a lucky number, right? You know, but it's very illusionary. You know, so I feel like you have to really look at what it is that you want, you know, and what you're willing to fight for, because you're starting to see that there's other options, you know, and maybe you want the person to see that there's other options and they're not seeing that there's other options. You know what I mean? You know, but I think at the end, you guys both have to have the same end goal. No matter what, we want to stick together and make this work, right? So, time to do the work. Time to do the work. You can't keep focusing on what did not work, okay? You guys need to kind of mend the fences by looking at what does work and then playing on that. And then that will bring you a lot of happiness. And then here is that true love. You know, so I think, you know, that saying, can this marriage be saved? Yes, I think it could. I think it could. Yeah, I just think it's about how we communicate to each other, you know. Some of you may be getting some good messages about money. That's another message that's coming through. So, yeah, I think there's good things. We just have to not be afraid to do the work. All right, Aquarius, what is going on? All right, so we have a Page of Cups, the Hierophant reverse, and the Two of Swords. Now, if you are involved with somebody, maybe they're a Taurus, maybe they're a water sign, maybe they're an air sign. You know who you're involved with. Okay, I just feel like there could be somebody coming towards you who they might have been in the past. But it's one of these things, like they want to approach you or you want to approach them, but you don't really want to hook up, but maybe you do want to hook up. I just feel like maybe you're exploring the possibilities of somebody from your past because you're really confused about what your true emotions still are for someone from the past. So if there is somebody like that floating around, you don't have to make any decisions. You just need to be clear when you make your decisions. And you have to remember, why did you guys end up being in the past? Was it because we hurt each other all the time? Stabbed each other? I had to come to an end for a reason. So before you open up, to this person, I think you need to remember why it didn't work. Okay, so if you have somebody from your past wanting to come back, you know, they might, it's in contemplation. We'll just say that way, okay? Because this is, we have now more swords. We have the Seven of Swords reversed with the Six of Swords. It's like you left something because it was really painful, you know? So do you really want to go back to something that is so painful? All right, Aquarius, so just be very aware of that. Because this person, look what they did to you. King of Wands reversed. I mean, that's the energy of somebody who is very selfish. And they're player type. That King of Wands reversed, that screams player all day long. So, before you go back, just remember, you know, because look, you made a decision. You made a decision to go in another direction. Are you questioning it? Are you questioning maybe I never should have left? Maybe I never should have left. Maybe I should go back. Forget about this new wonderful life I have in front of me and turn around and go back to this pain. Come on, there's no love there, Aquarius. Look, no love. You know, you guys stopped talking for a reason. Just because now it's spring and we're starting to remember things or whatever. Think twice before going back, all right? All right, let's talk about your work. Aquarius, oh my God. I just think that you have been putting a lot of work and time and effort into something, and it's starting to pay off. It's starting to pay off, and you're at that point where you're going to be able to actually, benefit from some of this work that you've been doing. Some money, I think, looks really good for you. Really good. Capricorn had a good money card too. So if you're on the cusp, good money for Capricorn and Aquarius. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Aquarius. Aquarius, what else do we have for our Aquarius? All right, Knight of Pentacles with this Ten of Swords. Okay, let's talk about this person because they keep coming back. You know, if somebody is not going to do the work and they're just going to keep hurting you, I think there's something has to come to an end here. All right, you know, it's like you can't. I mean, this is you not valuing yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This is somebody who's laying on the couch, sitting around doing nothing. You know, they're not putting any energy, any effort into it. All they do is like hit you with something else and something else. Such a demanding relationship. Do you really want to go back to that? Or maybe you're in it right now. I mean, what are you trying to manifest? You know, I mean, here you are, the Magician. You know, you walked away. You walked away. And now you're questioning whether or not that was the right decision. But you knew walking away was what you wanted. Don't second guess what you did. You know, it's like you want to go back to a situation that was really hopeless. This person was very, very domineering, right? I mean, they had a lot of control over you. They lied to you. You know, it wasn't about you with this person. This is why it's asking you, do you really want to go back? Wow. All right, let's see. Anything else for our Aquarians regarding this? Do you really want to go back? The Empress reversed. I mean, to me, this is like not starting something new with someone. They didn't treat you well. You know, when you're with someone, the Empress, when she's the most beautiful person in the whole wide world, this person does not make you feel beautiful. They don't. They don't make you feel beautiful. King of Pentacles reversed with the Ace of Pentacles. See, you know, this person, they have nothing to offer you. Nothing. Nothing. So why do you want to open up again? Go for someone new. Find someone new. Like, this is very toxic energy that you're involved with. And Aquarius, I can't help but feel that you're involved with an earth sign. Right? Because we had those pentacles come out of the front. I just think that this is one of those situations where you're really tempted. You're really tempted. You know, but you broke away from all of this once before. So, remember where you've been. You know, because if it didn't work before, what makes you think it's going to work now? I don't think they've changed. I just don't, Aquarius. I just don't feel like they've changed. Anything else for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? Yeah, walk away. Walk away. It's done. It's over. You have a whole new life, a whole new opportunity. They have nothing to offer you. We saw that. Nothing. Nothing. They're just going to talk around in circles, and it's going to be just like it always was, and they're going to try to confuse you so that you make a decision, and you just don't want to go in another direction, and then you feel stuck, and you don't know what to do. Oh, please, come on, give me a second chance. Are you really going to give this person a second chance? A King of Cups reversed is somebody who's emotionally disconnected. I mean, the reasons why they want to get back with you isn't because of, you know, true love. It's emotional stuff. You know, it's like, oh, well, you know, I felt abandoned, and, you know, maybe, you know, we can make up, and I've missed you, and, I mean, all of these things, but they're just words. They're just words. You got to remember what it was like. You got to remember what it was like. You're good now. Look at you. You know, where you were the Empress reversed, feeling like you weren't honoring yourself. Now you are. You broke free of this. You broke free of it. You know, it's like they always say you can't go back. Don't go back. Don't go back, especially if it was painful. There is no love there. You know, it's a different kind of need that's coming up. All right. Wild, 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 wild. All right, what else is going on for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aquarius, Aquarius, don't go back. Six of Wands. I love that you have the Six of Wands. So you have lots of choices. You know, you have lots of choices. And I think, you know, you have pulled yourself back together again. You know, even to try, I almost feel like, well, maybe I can we could just get together one more time. One more time. Feel the magic. I just don't think that's going to change anything. You know, I think, you know, now you're playing a game of illusion and pretend. Maybe we can sneak around. You know, nobody has to know, because, oh my gosh, if my friends knew that I was going back to this person, oh my God, they would talk me out of it. Probably for good reason. Right, so anyway, just be aware of that, Aquarius, okay? You left for a reason. Eight of Pentacles comes out, wanting to come out. So I feel like, you know, you gotta know what you want to work on, okay? So if you want to be with this person, that's fine. It's all on you, you know, but it's going to take a lot of work, because they're not going to change. And I think you're going to start to notice that. This person, they're not emotionally available for a committed relationship. And that's probably why it didn't work to begin with. You know, because one person wants a committed relationship and the other one doesn't want a committed relationship, but they want the relationship. I mean, it's complicated, right? That's a lot of cards came out. Yeah, I just think that this is one of those situations, Aquarius, is where this is not going to work out to your benefit. You left them once before. Lovers reversed, okay, because they didn't make you feel good. You stopped talking to them. I mean, it's just like there was nothing there for you. You are so much better on your own. One day you'll have it all. It just might not be with this person from the past. All right, the story doesn't change, so I'm going to end this reading here. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Yeah, use your intuition. You know, when they approach you, I think you'll know what you need to do. Now, there's also, Aquarius, because there's this money thing that's happening with you. Don't be surprised if an offer that you have a feeling that you're going to get is offered to you. Like, if you have this feeling that something is coming towards you that's going to be really a great offer, it probably very well be. All right, I'm going to end it here. Maybe not. Cards still want to go on. Yeah, so, you know, no contact is better. You know, it's just like you need to put this to an end. All right, so you haven't spoken in a while. The Ten of Swords comes out reversed. It's like there's a part of you that didn't want this to end. And I think that's why you're so tempted to go back and why these thoughts are coming up. But honestly, remember where you came from. This person doesn't have anything to offer you. They don't. They have nothing to offer you, okay? Here, the King and the Queen of Pentacles comes out yet again. And now they are both reversed, you know? And now that they're reversed, she's looking forward and he's looking to see, what can I do? Because he's depressed or she's depressed. Somebody's depressed, okay? So I think, you know, if you want to turn things around, I think you got to get out of your funk. You know, you need to snap out of it. Somebody needs to put some energy in, some effort into it. I think this refers back to the first message that I had about that couple, because you've come out now. So if you guys, to the married couple, if you guys had this real disconnect, it could have been over anything, all right? But it could have been over heartbreak. Maybe somebody got jealous. Maybe it was because you were out partying. I get the sense that somebody had too much fun and it upset the other person. So you could be dealing with somebody who's a little jealous, doesn't like you to be out and about. I don't know. The conflict, I think, goes from where you having a good time and they don't want you to have such a good time. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Nine of Wands. I was going to end this like minutes ago, but it's not ending. Yeah, so I think you're trying to make everything work. All right, to this married couple from the very beginning. Talk about a choppy reading. Yeah, I think you're trying to make it work. You're trying to make it work. But it's not working. It's not working. See, there was heartbreak, okay? Again, you know, somebody did something that really hurt the other person. Maybe, and I definitely picking this up, like they didn't come home one night. Okay, so if you're a married couple and your person doesn't come home at night, what does that make you think? You're up all night long and you're like, who are they out with? Who are they out with? You know, and now you're over here wishing, gosh, you know, I'd rather be on my own than dealing with this heartbreak. Yeah, confusion here, confusion. All right, just like the last reading, I'm going to let this go, see if it works. If you liked it, great. If you didn't, that's okay. Take what works, leave what doesn't. I just feel like the energy is like the sound of the wind out there. It's just all over the place. So it is what it is. All right, anything else before I really end this reading? You got to put an end to something. The end is near. You know, when it comes to this relationship, you got to remember, you just got to remember, Aquarius, what it was like. Even though you love them, love is tough, isn't it? Even though you love them, I think you know you have to end it. And if you don't, it will. So it is what it is. Take the messages as they are. All right, I'm going to go now. See you later. Bye.